Hi guys, welcome to Co-Parenting with a Narcissist 101. I'm Kate. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to all my new subscribers and to my old subscribers. Hello. Okay, so we're going to talk about co-parenting with a narcissist and making peace with a decision, or making peace with the co-parenting with a narcissist. Yeah, you need to make peace with that too. You need to make peace with leaving the situation if you're the one that left. You need to make peace with the situation that happened if they're the one that left you, while you're dealing with these people. So here I was saying make peace with the situation. Yes, the totality of it, the situation of what you're going through, is to make peace with it. And to do this, you must first of all acknowledge what happened. Of course, that's number one. Acknowledge what happened. It is not fair, but obviously happened to us. Definitely you have to understand by now that you were targeted. You were targeted for the good qualities that you had that the narcissist didn't. So if there's any question or any doubt of what qualities that you had, well, definitely there's some good qualities that you had that they targeted you for. You have to as well accept that some people might not believe you. They might not understand it, which is because you really have to live through this, or at least somebody that or somebody that is around it, to really get a grasp of what we're dealing with. So you have to be okay with the fact that some people are not going to believe you or understand it, or have the patience to go look into what you're talking about. So you have to be okay with that. You have to also be okay with the fact that some friends, probably the ones you guys have jointly with the narcissist, some of them might be bought over by the narcissist, and you have to understand it, because you were at one point bought over by the narcissist. They were able to con us into presenting themselves more than what they actually are. These are empty vessels that we thought had substance. So if they're able to do that to us, you best believe that there will be friends you guys have together, or even some of your friends and their friends, that will be bought over by whatever lie or smear campaign that they have going on, that they will talk about you. So you have to be okay with that and understand that the journey between you and those friends or even family members has ended. So you have to be okay with that. Okay, so you have to be okay that you might have to learn or relearn some things. Relearn things about focusing inwards, going deep within you to address things that maybe in there that hasn't been addressed, that might maybe have contributed to what happened. Maybe not. But you have to be okay with doing that. No matter how painful it is to look within, you will have to do that. That's part of making peace with the situation, is being okay with doing that. Of course, you might have to adjust financially. You might have to downgrade. You might have to move out from whatever posh life you got going on, or whatever nice car that you were driving. You might have to, it might be a drastic change, or it might not even be a change, but rest assured that things are going to shift, and you should be okay with that. You might have to you go through these bumpy roads. You expect there's a bunch of bumpy roads ahead, and as you try to get through this, so you have to be okay with that this is going to happen. I'm expecting some bumps, some turbulence on this road, and I am not going to hop off or change route, but I'm going to ride through this, because I know it's going to be smooth sailing after this bumpy ride, no matter how long the bumpy ride is. But the point is that there will be an end, there will be smooth sailing. And you have to acknowledge, for you to make peace with what I just listed up there, is you acknowledging the fact that all that I listed above will be hard to do. You have to acknowledge that and come to the terms to the terms that all the above things I've listed will probably be hard for you to do, and you have to make peace with that. That is, you have to accept that it's not gonna be easy. I'm trying to say, you have to accept that and embrace that it's not going to be easy, but it's necessary to get where you need to go. It's necessary to get where you need to go, because I believe making peace with all this, what happened, how unfair it was. Now we have to deal with these people for God knows how long, with the children in between, co-parenting. You have to make peace to this hand, that we're dealt with, because what it means to make peace is it means that I can't be held down by what happened to me. I cannot be held down by what happened to me. I cannot be held down, cannot be controlled by what I went through. That's why you got to make peace. That's what it means to make peace with what just happened, with all the crazy stuff that just happened, with all the more crazy stuff that's about to happen, that you're expecting that will happen, with how unfair it is, the hand that we're dealt with, and the fact that it could have been anybody, but it's us. It happened to us. So when you understand that you make peace and be okay that making these things okay is going to be hard. Okay. Making all the stuff that listed here okay with you, is going to be hard to do. You have to understand that, and you have to accept that. But that's not going to stop you either from doing them or going through that, because it's necessary for the healing that you need to do. So making peace with what just happened, what is about to happen, with what is currently happening, with co-parenting with these people, means that you cannot be held down by what had happened to us. You cannot be held down or controlled by what had happened to you. That's why it's imperative that you make peace, because if you do not find a way to make this okay in your head, it's unfair. For sure. You know that. But it happened. So you making peace means that you cannot be held down by what has happened to you. And if you cannot be held down by what's happened to you, guess what? The sky is the limit. You're free. You have your freedom. It frees your mind. Making peace with this nonsense that we went through, these toxic people that we were living with, these toxic people that we are going to be co-parenting with until the kids, become adults, frees you. It frees your mind. So make peace with what has happened. All right, guys, get your mind right, and everything else will fall into place. I will see you in the next video. Please subscribe, share, comment, like, let me know what you think. I will see you in the next video.